I wanted a better iPad stand, so I 3D printed a new one. Stay tuned and I'll show you how I did it. I often put the data sheet of the microcontroller I'm working on when I'm writing code on my iPad next to my computer. It makes it easier to read what's going on. But the stand that I bought this a while ago on Amazon. It was really cheap and it's nice and metal, but it really is not that strong. And when I try to fold it up, it's kind of a pain and I always have to readjust the thing. I wanted to see if I could find another design, maybe even 3D print one that would work a lot better. I found this one by user classic God, and it prints flat and it's actually really clever, and he's got these designed triangular hinges. You can see it in the x-ray mode here in Cura. So I decided to try and print this. I loaded into Cura using my CR10 Mini profile, 0.3 layer height, 20% fill, 210 degrees for the filament, 60 degrees on a bed, 60 millimeters per second speed. I enabled Z-hop, and fan speed I put at 100%, and it said it would take 1 hour and 11 minutes to print this guy. I used my black Filament Friday Filament on my CR10 Mini, and here's the result. It printed really good, and this is cool how you can put it at different angles. The only problem was I felt it was too small for an iPad. So when I pushed on it, it would slide around, of course, because there's no feet on this, but it just seemed like it should be taller. It should at least come up to halfway point on the iPad. So I loaded it back into Cura, and then I used the scaling factor to make it 200% tall. And when I did that, everything doubled. And I basically used the same settings, although I decided to use a 0.2 layer height, and then I set the wall thickness at 2 layers and then 3 top and bottom layers. Everything else is pretty much the same as the smaller print, but this is definitely going to take longer to print because it's so much bigger. So when I clicked on prepare to print, it said it would take 5 hours and 42 minutes. So I put the file on the SD card, loaded it into my CR10 Mini, and let it print. And then it was done. I pried it off the bed. Probably used a little too much glue. A little extra prying, and then this thing broke loose. Just had to catch it. And then put this thing together and test it on the iPad. And right away I could feel how much more solid it was. I could slide my finger, I could tap on it. It just felt solid. And I think it's because it's more than halfway up the iPad. That made a huge difference. So I think this is a great solution. I'm happy with it, and 3D printing came through for me. I love it. If you like this video, maybe check out some of the other videos that are popping up. If you want to help support the channel, click on that logo. And if nothing else, click on the CHEP logo and subscribe. That's it. I'll see you next time. This video would not be possible if it wasn't for the generous donations of these Patreon supporters. Thank you.